Hey everybody, welcome to season 2, episode 2 of the Spitcup Roy show. Right?
We gotta do that,
Hey, happy Friday, everybody. You know what I mean?
Hey,
we made it through another week. Most of us did. Most of us.
Yeah. I want to say thank you for tuning in to our last show.
Yeah.
Episode 1. It was a dandy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so we got a sponsor today. Our sponsor is very unique. Has a special skill and talent. And anyway, his name is Table Legs Jameson.
Table Legs Jameson.
Mm-hmm. Table Legs Jameson.
Now we're starting to have repeat sponsors,
yeah,
right?
He's a repeat.
Yeah.
And what he does is he specializes in making table legs. Right?
Yeah.
And
I remember this guy. It was to have an individual or to find an individual that can specialize in a craft like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's very unique. It's hard to find somebody that is a specialist just in that aspect. Right. So,
yeah, because for instance, if you need a top built, he can't do it.
Oh, well, like a tabletop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he ain't gonna do it.
No, he ain't.
Whether he can or not, he just ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Matter of fact, if you need a top built, you got to call his brother.
I mean, but
Tabletop Tommy.
Table Legs Jameson. He'll at least refer you, right? He'll
definitely call his brother for you and say, "Hey, man, I just built 4 legs, and it's gonna need a top."
They need something. They need something to hold up.
There you go.
Now
and vice versa. Sometimes Tabletop Tommy will build a top. He's like, "Hey man,
how y'all gonna hold this up?" And they're like,
"You reckon you could build me 4 legs?"
We didn't think that through. So, do you know a guy? Well, I do know a guy. Now
we got the same mom.
Now, do they specialize, or at least Jameson? Does he specialize just in wood legs?
He can build any kind of table legs.
Okay.
Wood, aluminum, metal, or should I say steel? And any kind of wood too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pine wood, mahogany.
Yeah.
Oak. Morning wood.
Skin wood.
That's horrible.
He said, morning wood.
Yeah. Not really, but yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
So anyway, if anybody out there needs to
replace one, or you want a new set, maybe you got a an antique table that was handed down, or you inherited a table from a loved one that passed, and and your wife's like, well, I'm not putting that in my living room, and you just want to update it.
Yeah.
It's from like the 1816 14s.
Yeah,
right?
Back in 1816, 14, you got that coffee table, and it looks like termites and had their way with it.
Yeah, right. So, he can easily, as long as
cigarette burns on top of it.
It's got a.
So you might need to call Tommy also.
It's probably got burns like from a spoon,
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows what was done, what you did in the 70s on it. Got some snail trails on it.
Got some mushroom stamps on
it. Well, those wouldn't be on the legs, though, would they?
Top.
Okay. Well, that's not
flop.
That's not Jameson's issue.
Could have top flopped on it, Nah, but seriously,
you could have flopped your top on it.
You having any kind of issue with any kind of table legs? Y'all can look him up, Google him.
I wonder if he does legs on chairs though.
I don't know. Table legs Jameson. It's not chair legs Jameson.
Chair legs Starley.
Yeah. Hey, can you do office desk legs?
Well, that would be a table.
Can you do prosthetic legs?
Mannequin legs.
Yeah, mannequin legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't call him for that. Table legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I know a one-legged vet.
Yeah.
Right.
You think you can hook him up?
Yeah.
Why not? Hey, it won't hurt to try.
Yeah.
Or hey, he could build him a table leg.
Like a pirate.
Yeah, and have all kind of carvings and stuff on it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Hey, but anyway, so
give him a call, right?
Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Jameson.
Yeah.
For the sponsorship.
Yeah. And your brother a little bit though. He didn't pay. So that's between y'all too.
Yeah. Anyways, how about today's holiday?
Today's holiday. So we have a few of them, and what are you pointing at?
It's really loud.
Am I getting fired up?
Yeah, you're getting excited about this.
I like holidays, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. So today's holiday, we have Gorgeous Grandmother Day.
Gorgeous grandmother.
Yeah, Gorgeous Grandma Day.
You mean like a gilf?
Well, yeah, I guess. Right. I don't think does that roll off the tongue as easy. Yeah. Gilf Day.
Gilf Day.
Gorgeous Grandma Day. No, yeah, Gift Day works. Yeah, right. I mean, because there are some grandmas that aren't going to fall into this category, right? Mm-hmm. They're not gorgeous,
but they have like 500 acres.
Yeah, well, that's true. Right. So today, I guess we'll call it. We'll amend it a little bit. Well, it's Gift Day.
Yeah.
Right. Today is also a day that we see a lot here, especially in the South and Southeast. Mosquito Day.
National Mosquito Day.
Yeah. So
that should be actually National Mosquito Night.
Or
yeah, that'll work. Hey, look, Gilf Day.
Sure.
Mosquito Night.
Because she's probably going to go to bed early.
Yeah.
Right.
And you may have to bounce. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So why would you have to like?
Hey, thank you to all the good-looking grandmas out there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And but a lot of people, when they see grandma, they're like thinking some really old lady, wrinkled up, gray hair, and all that. Look, there's some 40-year-old grandmas.
Yeah. Show is. Right.
So National Gilf Day.
Well, we moved on to Mosquito Day.
And also we're going to change it to National Mosquito Night.
Mosquito Night.
It changes.
Now, does this mean like if you have one land on you, you're like, well, I can't
swat. You got to let him suck. Like, get all the blood you want, buddy. Get full.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do it before midnight because clock strikes 12.
You're a dead man. You're a dead bug.
You're a dead man, yeah. And for our... specifically for our listeners in Utah or our viewers in Utah, today is Pioneer Day, right?
Hey.
So nobody else can observe that except for the Utes.
The Utanians. Or Utanians.
Utahsians.
Yeah. Utades.
Uritwites.
I don't know, man. What are they called? What do you call a Utahian?
I think they're just Utes, right?
Utilites.
Yeah, Utanians.
Whatever y'all are called, you have your own Pioneer Day.
You have the you have that college there, the Utes. Isn't that their name? Mm-hmm. The Fighting Utes. I don't even know what that means now. All right. Hey, if you're from Utah, hey, let us know. Say this is what we're called.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, because bless our heart, we just, we don't know. Because if you're not, a lot of times we're just making stuff up. Mm-hmm. And we want to know. We want to call you by what you prefer to be called.
Yeah.
Right. Or
let us know.
Because I don't.
Because obviously we don't know what you call people in Utah.
Yeah.
We're called Texans.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy, but
yeah. All right. So
Utah.
All right. So that's it.
Mormonville. Right.
Well, I mean there is a large population.
That's Mormon capital.
There is a large population of Mormons in Utah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
hey,
there's a lot more women there than men.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Why would it?
Well, because they got a lot of wives.
No. The women have a lot of wives?
The men do.
Like it's the 21st century. Yeah, we do.
They may, I don't know. Huh? So obviously, if all the men have several wives, then there's obviously more women than men.
But so you're saying there's a lot of women, but they're not available, right?
I didn't say available. Women. I just said there's a lot more women.
Oh, okay.
They may be available. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
weird people, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
You know.
All right. So what else is going on? You sent me something in the news, right?
Speaking of bug, we was talking about the mosquito.
Oh yeah,
dead bug. Well,
yeah.
There's a new bug, a new super bug, right? The next pandemic coming, or should I say, bandemic?
Like the Delta variant? What are we talking about?
No, I look. They somehow, somewhere, some way, a new banana fungus has arrived. They've already spotted it in Washington, D.C. and the Dallas area, and then some random nursing home. And they said there's no cure. It's untreatable is what they call it.
You made that up.
I did not either. It's on Fox News today. Look it up on Fox News. New superbug, banana fungus.
That's fake news.
Yeah. So that's going to be the new deal. You can't eat bananas and,
No banana nut bread.
I think it's in other fruits too.
Nanner pudding.
Yeah, no banana pudding.
No peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Yeah. No.
I can't lay out with my banana hammock on.
Right. No banana splits. None of that. No matter if you put hot cocoa on it or hot fudge on it or not.
I guess if you want to put hot cocoa. I figured that would melt your banana split though, hot cocoa.
Yeah. But it don't matter. Even if you want to sprinkle peanuts on top, don't matter. Still, fungus still get you.
Peanuts don't kill it?
Not even a cherry.
I bet George Washington Carver would beg to differ about the peanut.
Maybe. Not even the Cool Whip and cherry on top, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they said it's really attacking
monkeys.
People in the areas where people wear banana hammocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So beach goers?
The beach goers that wear banana hammocks.
Spring breakers?
Well, it's not really meaning those people. It's just like it affects that area.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Where it starts at.
Okay.
It's kind of like a jock itch, but it's a banana fungus.
The banana zombie fungus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super bug.
But so what is it actually doing though? Are folks dying?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah, it's killing people.
And they're catching whatever from bananas.
Yep. And now they're saying maybe other fruits also. So. So I'm serious, man. That's the way it is. But it's just one of them things that look, 87.3% of Americans that smoke cigarettes are poor. Go figure.
Is that real?
That's real. That's a real statistic.
Where'd you get that from?
Right there. Down there on the backside of 17.
Is that the super small print on the Surgeon General's warning on the side of the pack of cigarettes?
It is not on there. But look, it's even worse in other countries.
What?
Obviously, because other countries they got a higher population of poor people, like third world countries.
Oh, okay.
But they smoke.
Right?
So it's I think it was 93% of the other countries that smoke were poor.
No way.
Yeah. Go figure. So I guess if you don't don't want to be poor, don't smoke.
Is it smoke specifically cigarettes? Or, I mean, what are we talking
cigarettes.
about? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not like smoking weed or.
No, I hadn't looked that one up. But look, it used to be cigarettes.
Pole smokers.
Yeah, those are probably poor too. That's why they're doing it. That's why they're smoking the pole, because they're trying to get money. But look, the cigarette smokers don't even care.
Are those the ones that hang outside of Kim's at 3 a.m?
You dang right. Down there at the Snag-a-Bite.
Yeah.
Well, look, they don't even care. Like it used to be, especially I'd say back in the 80s, maybe early 90s, before tattoos were like a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only poor people smoked cigarettes and got tattoos.
Or you were in prison.
Yeah, something like that.
Prisoners smoked.
Yeah.
And got tattoos. Well,
but now it's tattoos is out of that category now, because you got, I guess it's a huge thing for everybody to get their whole face tattooed.
So it's weird that you bring up smoking though, because I would say that's kind of the opposite of, I watch a lot of Turner Classic Movies, right? When I'm bored.
What is
right?
that?
Old black and white movies. You know what I mean? Like old classics from the 20s, 30s, 40s, and stuff like that, right?
Oh, so it was fancy to smoke back then.
Yeah, it was a, you were looked at as being a little higher society. I mean, everybody smoked, but they didn't know the, the risk and the health issues that smoking had. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just odd that you had your highfalutin crowd.
Everybody, the high class, man. You wasn't
no
nothing,
highbrows.
hey, you wasn't nothing unless you had a cigarette.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I guess the poor folks, they still hang on to that. They're like, well, I got to smoke this cigarette, and maybe I'll.
Because they still watch TCM.
Other than being addicted to it, but but I'm just like, back, they rather get tattoos and smoke cigarettes than pay their rent.
Or child support.
Hey man, pay. I mean, what are you doing? Put the cigarettes down, man.
Yeah, take the truck nuts off.
Yeah. Because think about it. Nobody wants a hotel room that smells like a cigarette.
Yeah.
They don't want to buy a vehicle. You don't want to get in a vehicle.
Yeah, you don't want to kiss
like
anybody that smells like they licked an ashtray.
Oh man. I just wanted to put that out there and let everybody know that.
Yeah, keep drinking that beer. See what happens.
Y'all keep drinking that beer, see what happens. Huh?
Yeah, keep smoking them cigarettes. Let's see how poor we get.
That'd be an interesting one to look at. It's like based on beer drinkers. What is the?
I don't know.
I think beer drinkers are going to be poor.
No.
Yeah, because the high class people. People drink wine and champagne. Yeah.
Well, hey, I tried that Beam and Ginger Highball.
What?
Yeah, a few days ago.
What is that?
Yeah.
What's that like?
Yeah, the Jim Beam and the ginger ale soda.
Was it good?
Man, that was the second worst thing I've ever had in my mouth.
What?
Yeah.
What was number one?
Well,
I just want to make sure I don't do it.
What, the first or the second?
Either one.
Well, you
want to know what the first is.
You won't do the second. And that was, I got about 3 drinks into it, and I had to pour it out.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't mixed right.
Well, I mean, it's 2 liquids that were just poured down together.
Yeah, but one needs to be more than the other to get the flavor.
Yeah, right. I had the ratio right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to holler at that Jack Daniels and Coke.
Yeah.
Lucky number 7. And you had to have.
Is that different than the Lucky number 7? I think that was a movie.
Yeah. Slevin?
I think that was a movie.
Yeah, it's got to be number 7.
Okay.
Or it ain't Lucky.
Okay. Yeah.
But anywho.
No, I didn't enjoy it, and I remember I was telling you, I was like, "Oh man, I got this ginger ale. Hey, let's try to find some Beam." And Mama brought me some home, and I dang sure mixed it up, and boy, I didn't like it. I got about halfway.
Just a straight Beam.
I was never a Beam fan. I was never a Beam fan. I was more of a beer fan, so I guess I'm
you
poor.
Must have been poor.
I grew up poor. I guess
we're still poor.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that beer though. At least I did. I used to.
Yeah.
I used to did.
I used to like it. Before I got older and realized, whatever. I wasn't trying to get drunk or whatever. Before I started mixing Coke.
You weren't trying to get drunk. Mm-mm. That's the only reason we drank.
Yeah, but used to, I'd mix a toddy. I'd make me a Coke and a Jack Daniels.
Where are you from?
Because
folks down here don't make themselves a toddy.
We called it a toddy.
The hell you did.
We used to one little old glass of that for the evening, whatever. But when I was young and I was just like, all right, I'm doing this because I want the feeling.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even add Coke in it. Right? It was just straight JD.
Okay.
Out of the bottle.
Well, I guess
no on the rocks, none of that.
I guess that's better than out of the box, or,
Shoot, I drank it like it was water, man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just know growing up we were drinking that beer every chance we could, because it was, you always had to have at least a couple of friends who were of age, right? So we would be 15, 16 years old, and good buddies that were 21, 22 already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know me and my buddy Rip and his brother Alan,
riding around drinking beer.
Yeah, drinking them 40s. Right.
Trying to get a tattoo and smoke a cigarette.
No, we didn't have to try, because
chasing tails.
Shoot, me and Alan, but yeah, we smoked all the time. Shoot. And the good thing about Mama Sue, bless her heart.
Mama Sue.
Yeah. She would smoke more menthols, if you knew what that was.
Yeah.
Right. They were super.
Newports
they
or
were
more?
No, they were more. They were super long, and they were brown and skinny.
Yeah.
And she smoked them, and man, she was the best because she'd smoke about a half of it and put that booger out. And she knew me and Alan were coming behind in the ashtray taking. She didn't care, right? She said, y'all don't just go out there and get stupid.
Hey, if y'all want to be poor, it's y'all's decision,
Shoot, Mama Sue gave the best damn haircuts too.
Did she?
Yeah, and had fingernails. Right, she kept her fingernails real long.
Mama Sue did?
Yeah, man, great haircuts. Right, great like head scratches type thing, type stuff. Yeah.
It sounds complete opposite of what my aunt did.
Shoot, Mama Sue was the best.
My aunt gave me the craziest hair. She thought she could cut hair.
Oh.
She used to cut mine a chili bowl.
No, Mama Sue wasn't gonna let you walk around with something that made you look like an idiot.
No, I looked like an idiot when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't smoke cigarettes.
I did.
I popped dips.
Did you? Well, how's that any different?
It's different.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna do a research on.
We're gonna do We'll get
the
statistics on popping dips, all right?
Yeah, pop dips.
If you pop dips,
we don't get dips either. We
no.
pop.
Yeah, you got to pop a dip.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So, anyways, man. Hey,
yeah.
So
hey, Friday today, opening ceremonies, right, for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Right. The 2020 Olympics. I know it's 2021, but just like Tuesday, what else is coronavirus messed up?
Everything.
Right. So now I had to wait until now, which kind of really screwed us up because my family and I, we were going to take a trip to Tokyo to watch the Olympics live. Right. Because my daughter, we like traveling. She hasn't been.
But he smoked cigarettes and he can't afford it. Yeah. No, but for real, are they really calling it the 2020 Olympics?
Well, yeah.
Man, come on.
Right. So.
Jeez.
So the ceremonies, they're today, but they've already got some events starting, right? So you've had, I think, some soccer matches have already started. I think the women's softball softball has already started. The U.S. is already smoking, folks.
As always.
As that. Right.
I don't even know why they have the Olympics no more. The U.S. wins every time.
Well, not every. Yeah, I mean, they do.
Every time. And it's not even close.
They do. Well, but you got a lot of athletes this year. I think 3 basketball players from the men's side have already been sent home for health and safety protocols type thing. I know Damian Lillard.
Like COVID?
Was it Damian Lillard? Yeah. So I think. Oh no, Bradley Beal got sent home. I think Zach LaVine maybe went home, and/or Kevin Love. I don't know.
Sent him home over a 99.3 survival rate.
Yeah, right. And there's been other athletes in the Olympic Village because all the athletes they live in Olympic Village, right? That's how it is in all the Summer Olympics, or probably all of them. And they've already had some test positive, right, from South America or African athlete or from whatever country they're from. So yeah, if you got people testing positive already, right? So again, what is coronavirus messed up, or things that aren't going to be the same for a long time? The Olympics.
Tell you what, it got rid of the flu though.
Yeah, no, it has.
Ain't nobody got the flu.
No, nobody's died from the flu. Mm-mm. I don't think anybody's died in a car wreck.
No.
Since
some guy got
since
bit
last
by a
April.
shark down in Florida. Got his whole leg bit off. They said he had COVID.
Yeah. Who, the shark?
Oh, the guy had COVID.
Oh, okay.
When he went to the hospital, they was like, "What's wrong?" His legs, he's bleeding everywhere. They're like, "Oh, he got COVID. Let's
got that COVID.
Let's quarantine him."
Yeah. So,
but anyway,
so the Olympics started, right, and the IOC, not to be confused with the AOC, not that idiot, but the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, right? I think they've already come out and said, hey, or maybe it's the Japanese people who are coordinating everything. They're like, look, leave your BLM stuff at the house. We're not. This isn't the place to be protesting.
Really?
This type of stuff, right?
Good.
Well, yeah, but that didn't last, right? The first day of the women's soccer matches, like pretty much every team out there opening whistle blew, and what the gals do? Drop to their knees. Yeah.
For what?
for protest. Right.
What were they protesting?
Racism and inequality or something like that.
Oh,
right?
It's one of them.
Yeah.
Well, I bet that helped.
yeah. Well, right there's probably some.
That's why they got that ass beat too.
That there is some guy that's probably Eastern Kentucky, right? He was watching.
He's watching the Olympic soccer
because he's a proudful American. Did I say it right?
Yeah,
Who knows? We'll
matter.
edit it.
Well, it don't matter.
Right, he has a lot of pride as an American,
yeah.
right? And but hey, he's got his views of the world. That daggum racist, right? He's probably a super huge racist, right? We'll just say, and he was watching the Olympics because he's okay. The U.S. they're gonna beat the hell out of whoever they were playing, and he sees that happen, and he hears why they knelt. And when he found out it was because they were protesting racism.
Yeah. Completely changed his life because he saw people kneel on the soccer field, 7,000 miles away for 19 seconds, right? It ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
the whole world is aware
that racism exists. Yeah.
That there is some racism.
Yeah. Here
and there.
Yeah.
Nowhere near like it used to be. I don't care what people say.
Yeah.
Nowhere near what it used to be.
Yeah. I mean, we still have some ways to go.
We're gonna kneel. Maybe this will help. How's it helping?
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you think you made somebody not racist by kneeling?
Yeah.
It's kind of like wearing pink for breast cancer.
Or maybe somebody was watching. And you think they had no idea that racism existed?
Yeah. What are they kneeling about? Racism? What is that?
Is that real?
Yeah.
I bet that doesn't even exist. Right?
Man, all it is it's like this. It's kind of like cool points, right?
Yeah.
People don't understand, especially young people. They don't understand that when you're trying to get cool points, you usually tend to lose smart points.
Yeah.
Right?
And look,
the cooler you are, the dumber you are. In most cases.
Yeah. They probably smoke too.
Yeah. They probably got tattoos everywhere and smoke cigarettes.
And I'm not against tattoos, right?
And they blame Trump because they're poor.
Yeah. They blame Trump.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you going to do with your income tax? I'm going to get some rims.
Get that stimmy.
Yeah.
Get me 3 new tattoos.
Oh, you mean you're not going to help your family any?
Hey, you going to get some groceries and pay rent? Hell no.
I'm getting some Jordans. and a flat screen TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't help.
Well, hey, you could just wait till Black Friday and just go steal it. Right?
True that.
Right.
Or wait until there's another riot somewhere and we can join in.
Yeah, beat somebody's ass in the parking lot at the Walmart and take their TV.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, anything goes nowadays, right?
Right, yeah.
Hey, good is evil.
Look, if you're
evil is good, right?
If you're going to, and I'm not saying protesting is bad, right? I'm glad that we live in a country where you're allowed to protest, right? But if you're going to kneel for something, hey, let's do it for something. Not saying that racism doesn't exist or we shouldn't bring awareness to it, but everybody knows about it, right? It's not new news.
Well,
right?
Here's the deal. It's not such a big deal. Like, I mean, there's not people just running out and killing somebody because they're a certain race.
Yeah.
No. But there are people that are trafficking kids.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
And watching child porn. And what else are people doing that should be addressed more than racism?
We've got, a homeless rate that is skyrocketing in this country.
Yeah.
Right? And a majority of those are homeless vets, which, kills me that,
that we're not doing more for the veterans.
That we're in a country that we're willing to throw billions of dollars overseas, for gender research in Iraq. In Iraq.
Gender research.
Right.
Really.
But, we've got, homeless veterans sleeping under bridges, in Chirac in December, you know what I mean? So let's kneel and let's bring awareness to things that will truly help people. Let's try to end some of this, or all of it, not some of it. Let's try to end all this human trafficking. Right? That's a big deal. Let's go stand on the desk of our elected officials and let's try to take down some child porn sites, or all of them. Right? Let's make that. Let's make that.
If there is a child porn site, how is it there?
Yeah, right. So,
okay, if it's illegal, how do you upload or create an account and have that kind of material on it?
Right, but we would rather have the government that monitors, our social media and be like, hey,
y'all said something about AR-15s. We got to take your thing down, right? Oh, really?
Yeah. Or, right, so kind of circle back to the Olympics, right? One thing that I'd read this week, the opening ceremony, we'll call them the master ceremonies, right? The person who was like over the opening ceremony that's going to happen today. Well, it was this kind of well-known, or probably well-known, especially in Japan, this Japanese actor or comedian. I don't remember his first name. I think his last name was Kobayashi. It's probably like Smith or Jones.
I'm impressed that you even said that.
Well, wasn't Kobayashi also the last name of the hot dog eating champion?
I have no idea.
Right, but Joey Chestnut, kind of beat him. Anyway, Joey Chestnut, the hot dog eater.
Come on, man.
Hey, you need to get out, right?
There's not a guy named Joey Chestnut that's a pro hot dog eater.
Yeah, look it up. All right. So anyway, this guy. So we, talk about.
Joey Chestnut.
Monitoring, your social media, right?
Yeah.
So this guy was going to be the opening ceremonies dude. Well, he's already been let go or told that he can't participate because somebody pulled up a video of his from like the 90s where he made a joke about the Holocaust, right? So a comedian was making a joke 20 plus years ago, right?
And now he's banned from.
And now he was banned from doing whatever he was going to do with the opening ceremonies, right?
Man.
So I mean that's right. So that's where we're at.
Priorities are mixed up, man.
That's where we're at right now.
They're focused on all that racist and all that stuff is politically driven.
Yeah.
It happens every 4 years. Yeah. But anyways, it's people rather tackle that and yell for that than stand up for something that really means anyways. And then this Japanese guy, probably comedy, he's telling a joke, right? Mm-hmm. Probably at a comedy event,
could have been,
right? Stand up or something.
I'm sure it was,
yeah. So that you can't take anything he says serious.
Yeah,
we're joking
again, right? I think I brought it up last week. Listen to the comedian Joe Coy, right? A very, very funny Filipino comedian, right? He even tells you in his show, "I'm going to make fun of you," right? And I assume you're going to make fun of me. Let's laugh at and embrace stereotypes. Right. It's okay. We can laugh about it, right? We can, what? Why are we, getting?
I mean,
so. Look,
hey, just like the TikTok that I had that got taken down with the lady sitting over next to me had this big purple feathery thing on her head. I didn't make fun of her. I showed her on video. And then I showed me, and I was like, "What is that?" Right? That's all I said. Banned on TikTok. Banned. Right. For bullying.
For bullying and hate speech.
But the little 13-year-old girls can show
half
of
their clam hanging out.
And their little camel toe showing through their bathing suit. That's cool. We can do that.
They're protruding moose knuckle.
100,000 views, or 100,000 likes, not even views. It'd be 100,000 likes on there, something like that.
That's okay. Yeah. That's okay.
But you say anything about, matter of fact, I got a video about killing a deer. A buddy of mine shot a deer, put it on the Harvester. Yeah. The Harvester Outdoors channel. Banned.
No way.
Because there was a dead deer on the banned.
But let's twerk our ass off all over the internet.
Hey, speaking of that, we were at a football
that makes
game.
sense. That's where our priorities are, right?
Yeah. I gotta bring this up.
Congratulations.
On the twerking. So me and my wife's at a football game.
Yeah.
And she's sitting down below me. There was this big old gal sitting next to me.
Can't say that.
Yeah, big old gal, right? She big.
You think she frequents the laundromat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably dates somebody
who
that
smokes
cigarettes and has tattoos. I got. Because isn't that right? Like it's always that poor skinny guy that smokes cigarettes. You have a big old wife.
Big old gal.
Anyways, so we're up there, and the team we're all rooting for scores a touchdown.
Yeah.
And
it must have been an out of town game. You wasn't here.
It wasn't home team. No, but so she gets excited, boy. And she starts. She starts popping like it, and I promise you, I hear. and I'm like.
You sure wasn't her shoes squeaking?
I didn't know what it was. Like her pants were tight. I didn't know if they were kind of on the verge of tearing or what it was. But this awful smell came from it. My wife was sitting right there. She just turns around and looks at me like. So she went to. Matter of fact, when that happened, she didn't even stand up no more. I think she might have knew something happened.
Who, your wife or?
No. That
Sal.
Yeah. That old Sal up there pop locking and dropping. Oh man.
Well, she probably did it out of order. That's what.
That might have been true. She might have locked.
Her body wasn't prepared.
You got to be in shape to do it out of order.
Your body wasn't prepared to drop on the second command.
Yeah.
Right? Her sphincter control wasn't there.
Yeah, she might have locked before she dropped.
Yeah.
And then tried to pop it, and then it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And something.
Hey, like we said.
Air had to,
like we said.
A pressure relief valve, was not available. So.
Yeah, her shit fart separator was
Oh man, you gotta have one of those.
Yeah,
those are usually built in.
The shelf life had had gone out on. You gotta replace that stuff. So, but like we said last season, there is a specific order to the pop, lock, and drop. Right.
Pop, lock, and drop in that order.
Yeah. Unless you're adventurous, you can do it in reverse. But it's still a specific order.
Right. You have to be really in shape, though.
So the lock always has to happen second.
Yes.
So no matter if you're popping first or dropping first, you have to lock next no matter what. Right? So I'm sure laundromat Laureen, she
laundromat Lucy.
Yeah, she didn't do it right.
Yeah. Oh man.
Did you see her at any more games that year?
Never saw her again.
I bet she moved.
Yeah. I mean, it was like she stopped everything. Like it was like, and then all of a sudden she just got still and sat down.
You sure it wasn't the band was playing? Some.
Hey, I know a fart when I hear it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, good.
Hey, so speaking of Olympics,
there
is a bunch of new events coming to the 2024.
No, 2028.
The 2028 Olympics. They're going to be in LA again.
Yeah,
right?
The 2024 Olympics. Hopefully, they're going to happen in 24. They're going to be in Paris. The 2028 Olympics. They're coming back to the States. They're going to be focused around LA, the LA area. Mm-hmm. So, maybe they'll be in maybe some other cities in the country, but I right now it's LA is the host city, so most things are going to be happening around LA.
Mm-hmm. So we have some of the new events coming. One of them is solo synchronized swimming.
Yeah,
and we're trying to figure out how do you do that.
Yeah, well, so some of these are old events that they're going to try to make a comeback. Right. Okay. Because maybe they did it, 200 years ago, and they're like, hey, let's try that again, right? So solo synchronized swimming is supposedly on.
What are you synchronizing with?
Maybe the music.
You're by yourself.
Maybe you're synchronized with the music.
Oh, let me say. Oh, wait.
And you got to be, You
got to be on point. Rhythm is rhythm. I mean, whatever.
And so remember, your host city has the option to add, or your host country, to add new events. So these are all just on the table right now. They're not going to vote on these for about 5 years, right? So if you're if you're like a 12 or 13-year-old, young athlete, and you're like, man, I've had aspirations. Is that where my anus sweats? Aspirations.
Aspirations. It's like butt sweat.
So if you've had aspirations, we're going to go
mud butt.
Yeah.
Which causes Six Flags ass.
Swamp ass. Yeah.
Six Flags ass, because when you walk around at Six Flags all day and you get chafed.
Yeah, especially the dummies that do the log ride first.
Yeah. You got chapped elephant butter in your gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do the water rides first.
Yeah, because you're gonna walk around and get blisters and stuff. But anyway, so if you're this young 12, 13, 14-year-old and you have a goal of being an Olympian, right?
Yeah.
Just know that your traditional summer events are they're going to be there, but there's going to be some new ones that maybe you can kind of get a head start on.
Yeah, so
you can dominate.
Right, so if you're like uncoordinated, not very athletic, not good at most of your common sports, you have a shot at some other stuff. Like cornhole. Cornhole's a new one that might be coming if it gets the votes.
Yeah. And I've told you, I was watching the American Cornhole League, the ACL, a few nights ago, right? Yeah. On ESPN 8, the Ocho. Right? And they are some of the most unathletic athletes that I've ever seen.
Are they athletes?
I'm saying no, right? Now, I did work with a dude in Florida. He and I would go back and forth on what is an athlete and what's not. And I said, look, just because you participate in a sport, you're not an athlete, right?
Right.
Look, because I've seen some NASCAR drivers. They're not athletes, right? And I've seen some bowlers. Right? Yeah. They're not athletes.
Yeah, some of them bowlers are them beer drinkers, man.
Yeah. Hey, Wes Malott, though I like you, look,
not an athlete, dude.
Let's get it right. You're not chasing after anybody, right?
Hey, I mean, I've seen some bass fishermen that are.
Oh yeah.
That's not. I mean, it's a sport, but they're not athletes.
Yeah. Old Bill Dance. I ain't scared to run from him.
Yeah, I'll play him 1-on-1.
Yeah. Right. So.
And that's another one. Is it bass fishing?
Yeah.
That's gonna be another one.
Oh, are they gonna bass fish in California?
They're gonna jerk that jaw, man.
No, they won't. Because by then in California it will be illegal.
It'll be illegal.
So they're gonna have decoy fake fish.
Yeah.
In the
Like
water.
magnetic. Can you cast over and close enough to? Something. It'll be something. Or to get banned altogether.
It'll get banned.
That's animal cruelty.
Animal cruelty.
Fish cruelty.
No jaw jerking.
Yeah. There's gonna be post hole digging.
Yep.
For all you post hole diggers.
Yeah. So hey, kids that are out
T-post driving.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's gonna be a separate category. It's gonna have its own.
Yeah.
It's gonna have its own event or its own section. But look, these kids out there, Daddy and Papa got you out there throwing them fences up. Hey, they're doing it for a reason because they know they're getting you ready, son.
Yeah. So if you're pretty good at digging post holes.
Yeah. And we're not talking about with an auger. We're talking about with you're getting
post hole diggers. They're going. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Right.
There's also tug of war is coming.
Tug of war, yeah. Tug of war is going to be one.
Potato sack racing.
Potentially.
Yeah, potato sack race.
Like is that where you do it with a partner? Like no, that's a 3-legged race. That's a 3-legged race.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where you wear the same pants or something like
that. Yeah. Yeah, tater sack racing. That's right. And that's where you're jumping.
Yeah. I got a cousin that won. He was the Anderson County champion for 3 years, man.
Blue ribbon specialist.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's going to be tandem bike riding.
Racing. Tandem bike racing.
Tandem bicycle racing.
Say that again.
Tandem.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tandem bike racing.
English is a little off.
And if you're on there, the guy in the back ain't doing squat.
Yeah, the guy in the back's got his legs up like this. You're getting it all in.
Yeah.
Hey man, are you trying?
Yeah. Oh, I'm giving him all. Right.
I'm gonna take a break and you cut in a little bit.
I'm your navigator.
Hey, my legs.
Hey, my handlebars don't even turn.
They're holding on to their partner's waist. Like, look, Oh, it's hot back here.
Yeah.
There's going to be club swinging.
Like, what do you mean?
That was the event
Is that
name.
like club hopping? Like go to the timeout and then go to the titty twister, then to go to the greasy pole.
Oh man, no.
Not those clubs.
Yeah, not the hairy beaver, none of that. You can't. Yeah, so
The bearded clam. Hey, my punch card's full for that. By the way.
is it
Yeah.
sweet? We need to go up there and get it.
We get free wings in the VIP room.
Yeah, I quit eating wings at those places though. I got a hair in mine one time. I just ain't been able to go back. And eat.
Well, and them short hairs.
I don't know, man. It was not good.
Okay. What, the hair wasn't?
Yeah, just don't. It's not a good idea to eat at a strip club.
Okay. If you say so.
To me, that's just saying.
I mean, sometimes you're just hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, if they've got a menu, you know what I mean, the health inspector had to pass them. That's how I look at it.
I guess so. I guess. Well, he wasn't there when that hair was in the wings.
Yeah.
But there's also race walking, like it's kind of speed walking.
Well, that's speed walking, right? Speed walking is going to be there.
Yeah.
What else? We have. So there's going to be an event, and I don't know how quite they're going to do this, because it's going to be one of those. It's like where you can choose sides. So I don't know if you have to declare before, like say years before or months before, which side you're on.
Which one you talking
Or
about?
if they're going to, I guess, look at your heritage to determine.
You got to do a blood test.
Maybe
I know which one you're talking about.
Maybe do a blood test, because they're going to play Cowboys and Indians.
Oh, that's a new.
Yeah.
Oh man, I kind of want to try out for that one.
Yeah.
Cowboys and Indians.
Well, which side are you going to be on?
I don't know. Get a blood test.
Okay. Well, aren't you kin to? Who would you say you were kin to?
Quanah Parker.
Quanah Parker.
Well, they say that. I don't know.
Quanah Parker had like 47 kids, or what? Right?
He had 7 wives and 23 children.
Okay.
And
that was how long ago?
Oh, he didn't die till 1911.
Okay. Well, so it's been a while, right?
Back in 18, 16, 14, you know, I had 87 kids.
Yeah. So you could potentially play
I
on.
smoked cigarettes, got tattoos.
You could potentially play on the Indian side.
I could,
Right.
but based on that's based on family history.
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure.
Look, so I've got a cousin up in Oklahoma, and I believe all of her schooling was free, her college, because she has enough Native American in her. You couldn't tell by looking at her.
Yeah.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Right. So yeah.
Yeah.
She could play on the Indian side.
There's a friend of ours lives in Malakoff, and both of his kids can go to school free, and both of them are blonde hair, blue eye.
There you go.
And they're at least a 16th Native American. So,
Hey, that's privilege.
yeah, that's privilege.
That is. That's privilege.
But they deserve it.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, yeah. So we have any new events?
Well, this another one. A lot of these sound like they're going back to old American, right? The older American kind of sport. Like, I mean, think about it. The fishing, the post hole
I thought you
digging.
meant like old timey. You meant like you talking about butter churning?
No, these are like American sports, right?
Okay,
Or what
yeah.
we events. But another interesting one is they're going to have pistol dueling. Like the Old West, man.
Okay.
And they're not giving out gold, silver, and bronze.
I guess they'll just give out a gold, right?
Well, they just said last man standing.
Well, so you would win.
Yeah.
So that podium would be pretty empty. Yeah. Just have one guy on
Have
it.
one guy on that podium.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody else got killed
Yeah.
with a T.
Yeah.
There's also going to be, what was it, live pigeon?
Live pigeon shooting. So I'd read that. I think it's around.
Not clay pigeon.
No, it's live.
Pigeon.
Yeah. So it was around the 1900 games or something, when they were in Paris the last time or something. They it was like over 300 pigeons were killed.
That will not fly in L.A.
Hey, what? No, there's no way.
That's animal cruelty. They're not going to let them do that.
No.
Wish they would. I'd try to enter.
So
that
they
too.
might actually move that one to Arizona.
Huh?
Even by God, do in Arizona. By God.
I might try that event.
Okay. Yeah, but that's 8 more years, 7 more years.
Hey, I'm a good shot with that shotgun, man. I'm the best shot to ever shit behind a pair of boots.
You're gonna be 50 then.
It don't matter.
I bet there's an age limit.
Hey, get better with age, man.
Yeah, it's not what my wife told me.
Really? Mm-mm. Man, she been talking to my wife. She said the same thing.
Oh, shoot. All right,
I
so
think it's conspiracy against us.
And so what's that? And there's one final event, and we were kind of excited about because you told me that you'd had this guy's poster on your wall. You know, when you're growing up, you know, you have, you know.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know,
I know who you're talking about.
You know, you have folks that, you know, like the Dream Team. I had like the original Dream Team poster on my wall with Bird and Magic and Jordan and stuff like that. David Robinson, the original Dream Team.
The original.
Right. So you told me that they're thinking about bringing a sport back that they had last in '84, which was also
back in '84,
which was also held in L.A.
'84.
But it's going to be skeet shooting, right?
Oh yeah.
And
the skeet shooters are not allowed to also participate in the live pigeon shooting. The skeet shooters are only allowed to shoot in that event.
Yeah. Well, it's yeah. And you told me what got you excited about it is they were bringing back one of your childhood heroes.
Oh,
that was on your poster, right?
Look, man,
he
was
gold,
the greatest.
He was the gold medal winner that year, right?
He was not only, but for the Olympics, but he also won a lot of state and national.
Oh yeah,
skeet shooting events also.
Well, I think he participated in the '80 Olympics. I bet.
Yeah, probably so. But the '84 is where he broke records.
If you were to look up records for skeet shooting, every one of them probably, and whether it be, you know, distance or amount or from a seated position, you know, you know, the highest
targets,
the most targets hit, and you know, and the least amount of time hit the most targets. He hit the highest target, you know. Yeah.
He could hit multiple targets, you know, and it was the one and only skeet wad slinger. He was slinging wads back in '84 like you wouldn't believe, man. Huh?
Yeah.
He can't. Now he's also. They said that he's going to be participating. He's going to be doing the measuring.
Maybe like a guest judge.
Yeah, he's going to be part of that.
Yeah. Well, and,
he can't sling wads like he did back in the '80s.
No, I'm sure he can still sling a wad or two.
Yeah.
Right, but the sheer volume of what he was slinging in '84,
it was crazy.
He couldn't do it now.
He even broke the record. He's like 12 feet, right?
Yeah.
But look,
from a seated position. Yeah. Look.
He had a 12-foot sling from a seated position. But look,
because if you look that up, I mean, you know, he may have had like a record that's been broke since then. Look, you've got some, you know, HGH athletes out there. They're going to do all they can, right? I'm going to break that record, right? I'm going to run faster than this. I'm going to performance enhance myself, right?
Well, you remember his build. Like, he was not athletic at all. He's frail.
No, you'd think he was a cornhole player.
Yeah. He said it was all in the gun, man. The gun, you know, you take care of your gun, right?
Yeah.
Clean it. Keep it clean.
Yeah.
He said he said it's all about technique.
Yeah.
You do it just right. There's no telling how far you could sling and shoot those skeet, man.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't recognize him at first because now he shaved off that mustache. You know, back in the.
No way.
That's
what he was known for.
Skeet stash. Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
It was a big deal.
I'm excited to.
So you had the Dream Team on your wall, and I had Skeet Wad Slinger.
Yeah. That's weird. I had the Dream Team right next to Alyssa Milano, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you was big on her?
Yeah. I might have wad slung to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So that one's all messed up.
I wasn't allowed to have any posters of females in my room.
Just Olympic heroes.
Yeah, because
gold medalists.
Yeah, because my grandma, she was like, no, she thought any poster of a girl that had any skin showing, that was porn.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So, but
Grandma lose her mind today, wouldn't she?
Grandma would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, folks. So let's get excited about the Olympics this year. I know they're off to a terrible start with COVID and this, that, or another,
and kneeling
for for whatever.
Hey, and don't be afraid to celebrate your Gilf Day. If you're in Utah, your Pioneer Day.
Yeah.
And when the lights go out, and you go outside or whatever, and or sun goes down, I should say.
Sun goes down, yeah.
Sun goes down.
Skeeter Day.
Hey, Skeeter Day. Skeeter night.
Skeeter night.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
And don't forget, watch out. I mean, there's a banana fungus going around.
Yeah. Yeah, so stay on top of it. And I just bought some bananas about 2-3 days ago. So, hey.
Yeah, I did too. And mine said Guatemala on them, and I think that's the area that's coming from.
Chiquita?
Yeah, it's
Chiquita banana?
Just coming from down there, South America, something like that. Anyways, also, hey, folks, if you want to stay poor, continue to get tattoos and smoke cigarettes.
Smoking them cigarettes.
Yeah. Don't take care of your family and pay your bills or whatever you need to do to.
And we're not picking on just smokers because, hey, he's going to look up a stat for those dip poppers, maybe beer, maybe. Maybe
I don't care what that one says.
Because that's fake news.
That's fake news.
Maybe beer drinkers.
Yeah, I might do beer.
Oh, what?
I'm not gonna do nothing that I do. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the people that they follow the Bible. They only follow the parts that they agree with.
Yeah. Come on, folks. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
No picking and choosing.
Yeah, you can't pick parts out of the Bible and say I agree with this one, that one, the other one, but I don't agree with that.
Not that one.
It's either all real or it ain't.
That's right.
So,
yeah. What else? That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah. So
hey,
thank y'all for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button. Like, share, comment. Come on, let's get involved. We got our first 40 subscribers.
Oh, very good.
And our first 1,000 views today.
Oh, right on.
Or yesterday. So today. We're looking to get some more. So please help out, guys.
Hey, be listening. We're lining up some I guess more national sponsors.
Yeah.
Because we understand that Table Legs Jameson, he may not be in everybody's area, right? So folks that are hearing these sponsors are like, well, the hell, I can't take advantage of it, But slow down. We're gonna have some some bigger sponsors coming, so it's coming. So,
hey, let's give them one of these and close it out.
Yeah, let's be safe this weekend, right? We'll see you, folks.